Are we on the verge of World War III? Who are the big players pulling the strings in the Israel-Hamas conflict? Here are 5 things you need to know. Number 1, global concerns surrounding the Abraham Peace Accords. The Abraham Accords are a major diplomatic effort to establish peace between Israel and several Arab nations, including Saudi Arabia. Sounds good? Not to Iran. Iran views its rivals' new connections with the West with concern. Plans for a gas pipeline from the Persian Gulf through Israel to the Mediterranean could reduce Europe's reliance on Russian gas, affecting Russian profits significantly. This gives Russia a strong interest in disrupting the Abraham Accords. 2. The situation in Gaza. Hamas has shown genocidal hostility towards Jews, having slaughtered over 1,400 Israelis and taken at least 240 civilians captive, including children orphaned by their violence. These acts were recorded and shown to the world. A 43-minute video exposed such barbarity to 1,500 journalists, leaving many in shock. Despite initial international support for Israel, the tide is turning, with anti-Semitic protests spreading globally. Even the UN Secretary General's recent comments referred to Gaza as a children's cemetery, ignoring the Israeli victims and the plight of children held by Hamas. Furthermore, we are flooded with false information. Israel was blamed for bombing a hospital and killing 500 children. The BBC and other news outlets adopted this as if it were fact. Israel proved this to be a falsehood 48 hours after. Too late for many millions who had already accepted this as the truth. Number 3, tensions on Israel's northern border. Israel's northern border is under stress with missile threats and infiltrations. Hezbollah, an Iranian-funded Shia army, carries a similar racist ideology to Hamas. President Biden has issued warnings against attacks on Israel. Yet, violence from Hezbollah has escalated, leading to the evacuation of all nearby villages whose residents await a secure return. Number 4, Yemeni Houthi rebels. The Iran-funded Houthi militia has launched missiles towards Israel from a great distance. Some have been intercepted by American forces, others by Israeli defenses. This indicates we are already experiencing a regional war that could intensify. Number 5, the unprecedented U.S. military presence. In response to these tensions, the U.S. has deployed a nuclear submarine and 2 aircraft carriers to the region, an unprecedented move. High-level visits from U.S. officials, including Secretary of State Blinken and President Biden, underscore the gravity of the situation. The U.S. recognizes this is more than a conflict between Hamas and Israel. It has the potential to escalate into a much larger war. In Israel, we wait anxiously for what's to come. The Red Cross hasn't been allowed to visit our hostages, leaving us in the dark about their welfare. Hamas has the choice to surrender and release the hostages, but instead, they continue fighting Israel. We urge people in the Western world to see that this is not just Israel's war. It's a fight between reason and extremism. We hope you support Israel's quest for peace and security for all. Please share this video with anyone who is less informed. Thank you.